Some of our biggest decisions was never supposed to be permanent. When we were getting Kaylin ready for kindergarten, homeschooling wasn't the plan. We had just moved from a small town to a large school district. And having grown up in a small town, I wasn't sure I wanted to just make him the small fish in a big pond. I loved getting to know everyone in my town and in my school. I could tell you everyone in my class and most of the classes around me. The idea of sending Kaylin to such a big school was overwhelming, so we applied to the lottery system for a specialized school within the school district. We weren't selected. So we decided to try homeschooling for 1 year. And we knew that if it didn't work out, we had the option to send him to public school or look at other options. From the very beginning of our homeschooling journey, we decided that at the end of each year, we would reevaluate. We decide what's working, what's not, and what needs to change. Nothing was permanent just because we started. In fact, sometimes during the school year, I would notice some patterns and we would adjust to what would work better. As the years passed, the reasons for homeschooling and what made sense for our family changed as well. For instance, a few years ago, we moved to Kansas City, and at that same time, one of our children was diagnosed with a medical condition that going to a public school would make kind of difficult. With homeschooling, it gave us the ability to be flexible and adapt to appointments and treatments, dietary changes, and just those unpredictable moments. Then another season brought another change to homeschooling. When Kaylin reached high school, we realized that homeschooling wasn't an issue. It was that I was connected to every math problem and question and paper writing and dictating. And I noticed our relationship being a little bit more strained. So we decided to make a change. Since he wasn't thrilled with, having mom tell him what to do or how to do something like any typical teenager, he moved to an online school curriculum, and we kept the flexibility and the values that was making it work for our family. And best of all, I didn't have to be the enemy at school every day. I could be the one that was actually helping him along versus him seeing me as the dictator. I don't think the lesson was really about homeschooling. It was about being open with our plans, being willing to change. We needed a 12-year plan laid out. We just needed the humility to ask, is this working for us? Sometimes the best long-term decisions aren't made just all at once. They're made one step at a time, 1 year at a time.